is he not gorgeous? You're the pretty one here. Make no mistake about it, my friend. First of all, I'd like to apologize that the panel was scheduled for 1 o'clock. Kind of right off the bat, isn't it? A little bit right at the beginning. And I know there's still a lot of people downstairs trying to get into the building. So we're the lucky ones. We get to be here together. But this does not mean that you're not going to be here tomorrow, right? Because I have a panel tomorrow, I believe. So I want you guys to come, all right? Because we're going to run out of time today. I'm quite certain of it. And so I want us to have as much time together as possible. I apologize. I thought I was supposed to be here at 1:30. And so I was taking it easy in my room, and my friend called and said,
I'll see you downstairs in 15 minutes.
Why? You have a panel at 1 o'clock. So, I'm so glad you guys are here. Did I mention that this is like one of my favorite events? MegaCon is one of my favorite events. And so we're going to have an awesome weekend. First things first, let me share a couple of things with you really quick that I'm very excited to tell you about. This is the first convention that I will have these available. I've been working on getting them done, and I just finished them, and the boxes of goodies just came back from the company that made them. I will have available here down at the table a live concert DVD. It's really nice, you guys. It looks great. It was shot at this event, and it really looks nice and sounds nice. And there are all kinds of videos on this, including a video that everybody always asks me if I will play at a convention. And I thought, you know, I've been showing at conventions only for years, and perhaps it's time to make it available to you. So there is this video called Full Metal Fantasy. And some of you may have not. But if you have not, how many of you have not seen it? Okay, wow, that is a good number. Yay, new fans. But if you haven't seen it, suffice to say, picture in your mind the voice actors from Full Metal Alchemist cosplaying as their characters. And I'll just leave you with that visual. So, it's a lot of fun. Also, there are some fun little bonus videos on it. Some of you may or may not know. How many of you have ever watched, and I know probably half of you are going to groan when I say this, but how many of you have ever watched American Idol? Yeah. Well, before there was American Idol, there was Star Search. How many of you are old enough to remember Star Search? Ed McMahon, remember Star Search? But many of you probably don't know that I was on Star Search. I was a male vocalist challenger on Star Search. And people have been asking me for years if I had the video, and I have been lying for years. No, I don't have the video, I've never seen it. I don't know whatever happened to it. It's gone, lost to the ages. I have it.
Oh my God.
And I put it on this DVD. So you can see, like, this mullet-wearing, purple suit contestant on Star Search. Vic at, I don't know, what was I, maybe 28? Wow. Anyway, that was a long time ago. But I can tell you when that was. But, so a lot of you guys wrote me as well. And you asked me if I would bring my music CDs and stuff this year, and I did. So I'm going to have all that stuff at the signing table, and I would love it. And I mean, I'm just here to meet you. I'm not here to go to Disney World. I'm not here to play golf, although that would be nice. I'm just here to see you guys. So make sure you come and see me this weekend, okay? And you know what? Can I ask you to do something for me? I kind of have a little chip on my shoulder, and I'm not afraid to admit it. Here is my chip. Anime guests, as you probably know, if you've attended many conventions, especially pop culture conventions, you know what I mean, like multi-genre events. If they're multi-genre events, the anime, the voice actors often kind of get, you know what I mean, they're kind of an afterthought. there's the real guests. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, does this sound like I have a chip on my shoulder? I don't really. There's the real guests, you know, there's the Patrick Stewarts and the, you know, the Star Trek guests and the Battlestar Galactica guests and all of those, the real guests.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean, don't you? And then there's the voice actors. Will you do something for me? I want you this weekend to come down and I want you to make your presence known down at the autograph tables. I want Jonathan Frakes to be going, what the hell is going on over there? I want Brent Spiner to go, how come that line's bigger than my line? You understand? I want them to know how awesome you guys are. I tell them this all the time. We have dinner together and, you know, we'll fly back and forth. Like yesterday, I flew over here from LA. I flew in with John Delancey, who plays Q in Star Trek Next Gen, and Denise Crosby, right? And we're all buddies, but I try to tell them that we have the best fans. That the anime fans are the best fans, bar none. I've been going to conventions myself, wearing my little scrawny Captain Kirk uniform when I was 14 years old. I was 14. And we'll talk about that later, won't we? But so I know, man, I know conventions, and I know fans, and I am one, and was one, and have been one, and will be one. But you guys are the best. You're the best, you're the most supportive, you're the most expressive.
Amen.
Amen. You're the kindest, generous. I adore you.
I love you.
I love you. I love you and your white hair. So, I would like to ask you to do that for me. This weekend, like after the panel and through the weekend, and get when your other friends show up, your other friends that are anime fans that are coming to the con, get them down there and get them to come by and see me and say hello. And I want us to represent, you know? I want them to know what an awesome industry and family we have in the anime world, okay? You never have that problem with anime conventions, because everybody's there because of their love for anime. But pop culture conventions are a little bit different, because there's so many different interests represented. So, I want everyone to know that our interest is the best. Okay, I want to tell you about something else really quick before we just make it Q&A time, and we'll talk to you about whatever you'd like to talk about. Can I give these to you? You promise not to let me forget that you have them. Thank you, sweetheart.
Don't faint now.
And you know what? In case you're thinking, I could get money on eBay for these? No, you can't.
No.
Nobody will care. Anyway, you just bought those at CVS.
Guilty.
I just mentioned Star Trek, not by accident. You guys, how many of you have heard that I'm doing a Star Trek production? Okay, clearly not enough of you. Let me tell you this, okay? Long ago, in a galaxy far, far, my first love, since I was 10 years old, was Star Trek, the original series. Nothing else. I really lost interest after the original series. But Captain Kirk, Mr. Spock, the original series, was everything to me. In fact, I kind of credit it with kind of jump-starting my own creativity, my own interest in doing things that I didn't know I knew how to do. Probably a lot like many of you. You watched something, you saw something, you read something, and it inspired you in some way. And you thought, hey, I wonder if I could do that. And you pulled out a piece of paper, and holy moly, you can! You have the ability to draw. Or you have the natural gift to write. Or you have a natural gift to sing, or to play an instrument, or any number of different things. And for me, Star Trek got me building things, and wanting to act, and wanting to make movies when I was a little boy. So it has such a place in my heart. And now, many, many years later, I have developed all of these skills in production, shooting, directing, editing, acting, music, you know, these different things. And so I have been given the opportunity to merge my childhood love with all of the skills that I have developed over the years. And I've partnered together with some other people, and we have built, very near you actually, in Jacksonville, Florida, we have a 9,600 square foot building, which is probably twice the size of this room, where we have rebuilt the original soundstage from the original. I'm talking the whole thing. The big bending corridor, briefing room, captain's quarters, sick bay, transporter room, Jeffrey's tube, bridge, and we've started a new web series called Star Trek Continues. It's easy enough to remember, right? Check it out when you get home. It's on the internet. We have a Facebook page. We have our website is StarTrekContinues.com. We shot, last year, we shot 3 little dramatic vignettes, little teaser trailers that we released to give everybody an idea of what we were doing. We have an amazing cast of people together that we pulled together. And just this past January, 2 months ago, we shot our first full episode, original episode. And it was a sequel to an original series episode. And we actually had the actor that played the guest star in the original episode 45 years ago reprised his role in our episode. How many of you watch Mythbusters? Grant Imahara from Mythbusters is playing Sulu. Nice, right? How many? Who's the Star Trek nerd in here who can tell me who played Scotty in the original series? Jimmy Doohan, James Doohan. His son, Chris Doohan, is playing Scotty. How cool is that?
Amazing.
I know, right? As soon as he walked on the bridge in his uniform and sat down at the engineering station, I was like, whoa. That is too cool. And I'm doing my childhood dream of playing Captain Kirk. In fact, if you guys come tomorrow, and I want you to check in, and we'll see what time the panel is tomorrow.
10:20.
Please promise you're not going to sleep in. Please don't sleep in. Please. She looks like Adele. Do you get that sometimes? Lovely. Anyway. Tomorrow, at the panel tomorrow, I'm going to show you, I'll show you a little bit. But I mean, it looks just like the original series. I mean, the lighting, the camera work, the costumes, everything about it is designed to continue where the original series left off. So we're very, very excited. Last night I showed some of the Next Gen guys some of the episode. They're like, oh my gosh, this looks really amazing. So anyway, check that out. And tell your friends. And a lot of you, tell your parents.
Yes.
I know you anime fans, your parents love Star Trek. And they probably try to get you to watch it.
Brothers.
And if they did, they should have. And I will let them know as much.
Hi, Mommy, just go.
But, okay.